So before break, we created the data set. Okay. Now, okay, right now, you don't need to focus on any of these properties. It's completely all right if you don't remember or pay attention to it right now. Now, the important part is there's an option called open. Okay. Source data set open. Okay. You click on the open option. As soon as you click on the open option, on the right side, properties, dataset name will appear. So these are dataset properties. Okay. We talked about these dataset properties on Friday. Again, I'm just showing you. See, in dataset properties, you will see the compression type option. यहाँ पर हम जो भी अपनी फाइल कंप्रेस्ड, अगर कंप्रेस्ड फाइल हो तो हम यूज कर सकते हैं वो ऑप्शन. कॉलम डेलिमिटर आप चूज कर सकते हो आउट ऑफ दिस ऑप्शन. ओके. रो डेलिमिटर आउट ऑफ दिस ऑप्शन आप सेट कर सकते हो. एनकोडिंग UTF-8, UTF-7, 16 वटेवर जो भी हो आप ऐड कर सकते हो. कोड कैरेक्टर मतलब फील्ड सेपरेटर, डबल कोट है, नो सिंगल कोट है, नो कोट फैक्टर है, जो भी हो आप सेलेक्ट कर सकते हो. एस्केप कैरेक्टर बैकस्लैश रहता है मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स. अगर उसके अलावा आपका कोई सेपरेट एस्केप कैरेक्टर तो आप वो दे सकते हो. फर्स्ट ट्राइज हेडर, अगेन वो प्रॉपर्टी आपकी यहाँ पर फिर से आ गई. आप सेलेक्ट कर सकते हो ऐसे अगर आपके फाइल में फर्स्ट ट्राइज हेडर. लेट्स से assuming that you don't have access to the file. ठीक है. बाय डिफॉल्ट आपने इसे सेलेक्ट कर लिया. नाउ नल वैल्यू, इट्स लाइक अ डिफॉल्ट फंक्शन. बाय डिफॉल्ट नल वैल्यू विल बी ट्रीटेड एज नल. ठीक है. ये सब अप्लाई करने के बाद आप प्रीव्यू पे क्लिक करते हो तो आपको, अगर आपने सही से सेटिंग करी हो, यहाँ पर आपकी फाइल में डेटा एग्जिस्टिंग हो, then you will be able to see the data like this. Okay. एग्जाम्पल, सपोज कॉलम डेलिमिटर आपके फाइल में कॉमा नहीं, सॉरी कॉमा है और आपने पाइप दे दिया तो प्रीव्यू डेटा में आपका डेटा तो दिखेगा क्योंकि इट्स अ CSV फाइल. बट द प्रॉब्लम इज इट वोंट बी एबल टू सेपरेट डिफरेंट वैल्यूज ऑफ कॉलम्स. ओके. I go back here, I provide the comma again. Let's say first row as a header आपने पहले अनसेलेक्ट किया था, आपने प्रीव्यू देख के प्रीव्यू लेके चेक किया तो आपको समझा कि ओके माय फर्स्ट रो इज एक्चुअली हैव द कॉलम वैल्यूज एंड सेकंड रो इज स्टार्टिंग डेटा. सो आपने यहाँ वापस आए, फर्स्ट रो एज हेडर सेलेक्ट कर लिया. ठीक है. एनी क्वेश्चंस हियर? ये प्रॉपर्टी समझनी है या इसका यूज करने में किसी को कोई डाउट है?
No, sir.
ओके. नाउ देखो, फिर मैंने जैसे अपन ने ओपन पे क्लिक किया, when we clicked on open, it actually opened the properties into like a separate tab here. Okay. Don't close this. Okay. If you click on close it, if you continue, your changes will be lost. Okay. Cancel. Okay. Now shift to the different tab, the pipeline tab. Okay. ने सोर्स डेटा सेट बना तो उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे, सिंक में जाएं. सिंक इज नथिंग बट डेस्टिनेशन. क्लिक ऑन सिंक. अब सिंक में आते ही पूछता है सिंक डेटा सेट प्रोवाइड कीजिए. प्रोवाइड दी सिंक डेटा सेट. नाउ if you now click on drop down, you will get a ADLS dataset option, which you already created. See, that's why it is important to understand clearly. Dataset are pointers to object which holds data. ठीक है. Datasets are not fixed. Like this dataset is source and this dataset is destination. No, you can use the same dataset as a source and as a destination in same pipeline or different pipelines. ठीक है. ये समझने में किसी को कोई डाउट?
Yeah, no, sir. Sir, but we can use also a different data set, right, as in sync.
ऑफ कोर्स.
Yeah.
अगर हम कोई चीज सेम यूज कर सकते हैं तो डिफरेंट ऑब्वियसली कर सकते हैं. बट यस,
Yeah,
जस्ट टू बी क्लियर, डिफरेंट डेटा सेट भी यूज कर.
म्हणजे मला हे विचारायचं होतं की ते मॅटर नाही करत. ओके,
नाही
म्हणजे
नाही,
नॉर्मल डेटा सेट असला तरी चालेल, तोच असला तरी चालेल किंवा डिफरंट
तरी
असला
चालेल.
तरी चालेल.
करेक्ट करेक्ट. So now if I click on this, okay, if I try to use the same dataset here, if I click on this and I open this, see, the properties will be same, right? So in this case, I can't use the same dataset because it's copying from the same container into the same folder in the same file. Okay, my source and destination are exactly same in terms of file data also. So I can't use that. So I go back to my pipeline. Instead of using the same, I click on new. I select again data lake. Okay, click on continue. I click on CSV. I'm creating a new data set basically. So let's say it is called ADLS. I'm just writing a name for understanding. Sync dataset. If I use the same link service, okay. Link service, what is it? What it is a connection manager. This link service is right now pointing to storage account. Yeah, this storage account, right? So if I use the same link service, okay, then it will write the data into this destination, okay, in the storage account. If this is my destination, I can use the same link service. If my destination is different, I need to use a different link service. Okay. In link service, so I'll use the existing one based on the time constraint. Then here, I'll go on, click on browse. Again, same container will come. Now what I will do is, instead of writing the data into same file, I will just click on OK. I'm not selecting any folder here. Okay, I'm clicking on OK. Okay. Inside the container, I will write a folder. Destination folder like that. Okay. Now, and the file name. I'll write electrical vehicle. Okay. Any questions or any doubt while understanding this? Reciprocal question, you can put, if you have any question, you can message me in the chat also if you
Sir,
are hesitant to talk. Mhm.
sir, while writing file name, we need to mention this file format name, like we mentioned
CSV,
.csv. Yeah.
we can mention it and we can avoid it also. I'll tell you. Okay. Any other question? Mhm. Okay. So, yes.
While we have considered, like in the first, the source which we have considered was whatever it may be, like now it is system container, right? Whatever it is, IntelliBI container we have selected. So source was that. So even the destination can be different for that, like the sync one, or how it is.
Yeah, you mean this one?
Yeah, can it be different one? Is there?
Yes. So in the storage account, right?
Yeah,
Anywhere I
yeah.
want to put the file, I can put in the storage account.
Okay,
Okay.
but the storage account should be the same because it is linked.
Yes. We pointed in this link service, we pointed to that storage account. The connection is pointing to that. That's why.
So,
So since you have made that point, let me back here. Session materials. Containers, add container, ADF, ADF, create it here. Successfully created. Go back to data factory, click on browse, it won't come here. Okay, cancel, back here. So continue. 8%. Link service same. See, it came here now. Click on that and okay. Here, ADF, copy folder, electrical. Okay. Any other questions or doubt till this point?
Also,
Now, if you click on OK, okay, click on none here and then click on OK. Now see here, in sync, a new different data set is created, right? Click on open. Since it's the same as in it's a blob storage data set or a data lake storage data set. The properties are exactly same. Yes, Ruchika.
Sir, I'm getting an error while, creating a folder in blob container.
What is the error?
Can I share my screen?
Can you put in chart?
Okay.
Yeah, like snipping tool or crop it and put or copy and paste,
Yes.
whichever. Yeah.
I'm getting this error.
Yes, you are trying to import the schema, right? That is why. In the import schema, select none.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you.
Yes. So where are we? Yeah. So in sync data, the properties are exactly same because it's a data set pointing to a storage, which was our same as source data set. That's the properties will not change. So what you learn here is a data set pointing to a same connection. When I say same means not exactly connection string. Same source, like blob is the same source. Data lake, same source. Your SQL database, same source. So all the data sets pointing to same source will have similar properties, like same properties option. Okay. All the CSV data lake that you are going to create will have these properties. All the CSV data sets that you are going to create will have this property. Parkway will have less properties than this, 3 to 4. SQL database, similar properties, but different. Okay. Now, in the destination, no need to change anything for now. Leave it as it is. Now coming back to, we are not going to close this again. Okay, just for your understanding. If you click on preview here, okay, it fails because this file is not exist there. Okay.
yes.
Now let's go back to the copy data pipeline that we are creating. Now someone asked the question, I'm sorry, I did not see who it is, that what happens if I don't provide the name, or how do I need to mandatory provide the name? If you don't provide the name, your file extension by default will be this txt. Okay. I don't see option to right now edit that. See, the file extension used to name the output files. It will be ignored if the output file name is configured. Okay. So if you don't provide the extension in the file name, a txt will appear. Okay. समझ में आ गया आपको? It doesn't mean that आपकी फाइल even though it's a txt, it will be still a delimited text file. Okay. If everyone is clear till this page and there are no doubts, we'll go to the general again. Okay. I'm just dropping it. Okay. Now, How do you test the pipeline? Now this pipeline is complete. Let's say we have completed our copy pipeline. Okay. How do you test this? There's option, validate. When you validate, no errors were found. It means there are no syntax error in your pipeline. ठीक है, आपकी pipeline according to syntax it is correct. Close this. To save this pipeline, okay, since we haven't integrated a Git repository, we need to publish it. Okay, click on publish. It will show we are publishing a pipeline and 2 new data sets. Okay, as soon as, okay, I'm canceling it just to show you. Okay, cancel. When we were creating this object, as soon as we were creating objects, these objects were appearing on the left side here under pipeline C. You see now 1, under datasets, you see 2. Okay. And against their name on the left side, there's a dot, a black circle, bullet kind of thing. Okay. Same is appearing on here as well. Okay. Whenever you create a new object or do a change in object, existing object, right? Till the time it is saved, it means when it is unsaved, the bullet will appear here. Okay. So when we publish it now, it means kind of we are saving it. All these 3 things. Click on publish. It will show publishing or deploying changes to data factory. Here, deploying changes to data factory, 3 out of 3. The publishing is completed. As soon as you see the bullets were gone from here, left side, and same from here. Okay. किसी को कोई क्वेश्चन या डाउट दिस पॉइंट? या आई कैन, ओके। सी, हमने जब ये पाइपलाइन बनाई, लेट मी गिव इट, सी, I change the name here in activity, right? As soon as I change the name, a dot is appearing here and here. The dot will appear for any unsaved object. Okay. To save the object, you need to publish it. Why we need to publish it? We don't have a save option because we haven't connected to a code repository. Okay. That's why we publish it. When I click on publish, whatever the objects that I'm saving or publishing will appear here. Right now, I'm just publishing one pipeline because the changes were made into that. What was the change? I edited the existing pipeline. Okay. As soon as I publish it, it shows publishing, deploying 1 out of 1 resource. Publishing is complete. Now the bullet point or bullet circle was gone. All right, clear now?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you paid attention clearly, a copy data pipeline, a source data set, a sync data set, 3 activities, and go to manage link service, and the link service is also published. Okay. Now going back to again my author screen, copy data. Here, this is my pipeline. Now I can close the data sets. Okay, they will be here. Now, okay, I should have shown that earlier. Anyways, now if you click on debug, okay, it will run the pipeline. See, debug, I clicked it, started the execution. You see the output window here. Pipeline status in progress. Just make it up. Refresh it. It will automatically refresh after every 20 seconds. It's copying the data. It failed. Okay. Let us see why it is failed. Here. Now, under activity, you see the activity that is running. This name, okay. You will see this name. Copy underscore data underscore one. Okay. The input arrow is what your input is. Like whatever your data source, name, the kind of settings that you did, everything will appear here. Okay. The output, whatever your output is, basically happened like after process or during process, will appear here. These are small arrows, okay? If you over here, you'll find that input, out. Got it? All of you are able to see this?
Yes,
Anyone
sir.
here whose pipeline is successfully completed?
Sir, my pipeline is successful.
Yeah, good. Now, the next option is this, like a spectacle thing, okay? That is details. If you click on details, you will see that what was your source, from where data is being copied, what is your destination, where your data is being moved, how much data was read in terms of size, in terms of rows, how much data was written in terms of size, in terms of rows, the copy duration, how much time it took, what was the speed of the copy, okay, when did the copy started, okay, what was the data integration units used, it's basically the copy units, or how many parallel activities were going on. Since we have one, it will be one. And more details of duration is if the activity was waiting in queue, if yes, what was the time, how much was the actual transfer time taken. This is the transfer time taken. Any doubt or question in this?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we'll see why it is failed. Here on the right side, you see the small message kind of icon. Shows error. I click on that, expand this. When processing TSV format type, found more columns than expected at column 70. Okay, it means whatever delimiter I was using is not correct, or the file that I was using is not correct. When I say it's not correct, it means it's, let's say, column 1, comma, column 2, comma, column 3. This is my 3 columns in the file. The data is like Akash, Ravi, Prajjot. This is my correct file. Okay. If in between there is this comma, okay, and I have only 3 columns, what will happen is this value Akash will go under column 1, Ravi will go under column 2, this blank value in between here, right, between these 2 comma, will go under column 3. The Prajot has this Prajot value, it doesn't have a space to go under any column. That is why it is throwing the error, found more columns than expected column count 70. Now we'll just see what is happening. Source open. Okay. I will put the double quote as my quote character. I will go to copy data inside, try to debug it. If the text or a field separator is double quote, then it will identify that column is part of the data and it will move on to it. Did I change anything? Hold on a sec. No changes. Yeah. See, now it is succeeded. Okay. So what happens is I define that my code character is there in the data. It means I told them that data will be enclosed like this. So the value of Ravi is like this, and then Prajot is like this. So what happened? It considered this comma as part of this entire string under double quotes. Okay. Any questions to this? Great. If you have any doubts or question, you can ask now. No? Yes, someone raised hand. Yes, Ruchika.
Sir, in this case, like in error message, we can see at column number or row number 17, it could not process that thing. So you added double quote and it consider that particular thing within that, it consider as a value. But
Sure.
in other thing, means in another way, can we open that data and can we go to the 17th row and where it is problem is happening? Can we check that?
Yes, we can do that. Only in case if you have access to download the file.
Acha, okay.
Okay. Yes, that is one thing. And second is the file size should be readable. You mean like, let's say you have Excel of 2 GB or CSV of 2 GB, right? When you open that, it will show only first limited 10,000 or something records. If it is showing sequentially, you will find it. If it is not, then you have to open it through Notepad or Notepad++, and you have to find it. Okay.
Understood. Yeah.
Yeah. Generally, that is what we do. But since I'm habituated to run this, I saw the error and I immediately understood what is missing. So I went ahead and put the double quotes. Okay.
Yeah.
Now after success, okay, the properties changes. The input and output properties will remain same. They won't change. But in the spectacle option, you will see this succeeded. Okay. You will see the actual data return and all these things. Okay. And now if I close this, you go to the left side, you will see how much time it took to copy. Auto resolved integration runtime is used. Now, since I changed into my pipeline, see the bullet dot is appeared here against data set. I need to publish it, so it will be saved. जब आप इसको पब्लिश करते हो तब ये वहां पर सेव हो रहा है, अभी चेंजेस अभी किए वो. ओके, चेंजेस पब्लिश हो चुके हैं. अभी यहाँ तक किसी को कोई क्वेश्चन?
No, sir.
I think then that's it for today. We don't have any other questions or doubts, so we will close today's session.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice.
Thank you all. Have a nice day. Bye.